Testing one, two, testing one, two. Come against me and you'll lose. So yeah, like I said, see, that's why I used to listen to Tupac instead of got another honk from the highway. That's why I used to listen to Tupac and study Tupac. Tupac, I think, figured out how this society really works. That's why he was convinced and he knew that they had set him up. And that was the truth. That's what all these people do. They're all narcs. That system eats its own. It's like that church cult. They all operate the same way. That's what they do. They target individuals and then they sit there and do the same things and same tactics. What's the point of that? Ain't no grown adult going to play that game with you, bro. You're talking about grown men here, bro. See, that's the thing. This is life. We're all here to live life, not let other human beings try to mess with us. What are you talking about? A grown man, bro. Feel what I'm saying? Like I said, these people all a joke. All of them. They all know they fake, and they have to feel that in their heart. They already know that they fake. Sucks for you. Feel me? Every day you wake up, remember you're part of a system your own, not just a wage slave. I mean, y'all are in complete like captivity, your own. Feel me? Mental enslavement is the worst thing ever, bro. That's where they really truly get you because freedom comes from the mind. See, all you are not free mentally. Like I said, I broke free from the matrix a long time ago. The first aspect of that is mentally. All this is a thought realm. Yeah, we're not outside of my mind. We're all in my mind. That's the truth. This realm gets created out of thoughts. It's a thought realm. And the collective consciousness means we're inside all of our minds right now. And we literally build this world as we go. The thing is, I approached the collective consciousness and believed in myself enough to be so powerful. I have overpowered the collective consciousness. That's what people don't get. I'm able to use tactics that the Illuminati uses, but the right way for righteousness and justice without trying, just meaning the fact that you're viewing and watching me. And I'm able to use that to my advantage too. The opposite way. They use it in a dark way. I use it in a good way. You know, you see me winning, and then it makes it that much more likely to happen in reality to see me winning. What these people don't get, media is a power. It's a tool. It can be wielded and used like anything. Just like fear is a tool. I don't get it. Batman has to have some kind of visionary video marketing, operation or avenues, right? Because it's all about the third eye. It's all about the subconscious. It's all about how many people are viewing and how many subconsciouses these images are filtering through, because that's what creates your reality. People don't get. This is like watching Leonardo DiCaprio in an Inception. That's what you're watching. You're watching a genius that the Matrix is definitely already turned on me a long time ago. It has to turn on me because my mind is so powerful. I'm breaking free from it, and the system is noticing it. The system is looking. And what happens when you do that in Inception, in the dream? The system starts turning on you. The dream starts crumbling, folding. The same thing going on right now. It's called waking up. It's called ascension. It's called getting out of this fake society matrix world that they created. It's all fake. That's why the people in it are fake. I knew it since day one. Y'all are fake. Y'all don't even exist. Real talk. That's what I believe. I believe all of y'all are just some delusion. You're not even real thoughts or ideas, meaning you don't exist. You're not real people. That's why you never see them accomplish anything or have an identity. The world revolves around me for a reason. You understand? God operates through me. So what does that make me? Right. Oh, funny as hell, man. Like I said, I'm unfolding and figuring out the mysteries of life and enjoying myself. And you're all stuck worrying about where you're going to get your next meal from and how you're going to go pay another fast food restaurant or business. It's not like we all don't do it, but it's different because I'm woke. I'm awoken. You understand? I woke up a long time ago. I understand what I'm doing when I do that. So it's okay. Y'all don't. Y'all don't. Yeah. Oh, and it exposes Jazz too. I told you, Jazz is a coward too. I told you they're all part of it. That's why he said, "Oh yeah, he real." I was like, "How is TJ real? Ain't nothing real about him. He's fake as hell." Feel me? What you just did proves everything I ever said about you. Thank you, cha-ching. Next, and Jazz. That's why Jazz was doing the same thing, jealous, envious of what I'm doing. Look, I don't care what you have to say. You're all nobodies. That's why they had those other fake door guys, right? Who beg, and can't even make a living, and they're all homeless, right? Yeah, you're homeless. I'm not homeless. You're homeless. I just don't live in Austin. I'm wealthy. I'm just a street. That's why you're mad, right? Yeah, and they be talking, and that's what they do. They infect everybody else with their envy and jealousy, strangers, and then they're so weak-minded they turn them against me by telling them lies and nonsense that doesn't even exist. Like I got time to worry about that, bro. Listen, all y'all can band together, bro. Straight up, bring it on, all y'all soft. I don't care who it is, the whole world, all y'all soft, and you're gonna lose to Batman. Easy, guarantee, bro. Just like you've been doing. It's already happened. Like that's what people don't get. Like I said, no, I've had real issues, problems, and beefs my entire life. I ain't never lost yet. I completely owned all my enemies. What have you done lately? Huh? Yeah, exactly. So when noobs think they're special, no, you're not special. There ain't no one that's got my number or my card. You're just all the same. You're all gonna continue to lose. Like I said, like him losing, stuck in a system as a pawn puppet, no freedom, no independent thought, no individualism. Can you imagine that? No human spirit. Like that ain't living, bro. I'm sorry, but being like that, that's not living, bro. So that's why all these people are so miserable and uneventful. Like I said, that's why he was trying to do that fake talking because he's really mad and triggered and pressed because of what I'm accomplishing here because I'm winning and because I have my freedom. What do you mean let you work, bro? I don't bother nobody and I wasn't talking to you. How do I let you work if I'm not bothering you or interfering with you working? Why don't you let yourself work? You don't work. You sit there and make excuses and do nothing. You sit there and talk a bunch of yada yada nonsense and real people don't buy it. You're a joke. Hey, how about that dude from Speakeasy that was G checking you on the phone? What happened with that? You didn't say nothing to him. That's kind of weird because I'm tougher than all the guys in Speakeasy. What? What? Bro, they all know me, bro. All them dudes are cowards. What are you talking about? They all know reality. What are you talking about? That's what I'm saying. They want to act and play different rules and different games, but it's all like when I'm not around. That's some power stuff. And that's what they all are. That's why that bar has never been successful and is a complete joke. Don't nobody want to go there. That's the truth. They ain't never been successful. And all they do is expend people. Real talk. Don't none of you have a formula for success. You have a formula for nonsense. See, that's the thing. Why would I want to just be a part of fake drama? Who wants that? Bro, we're real people, man. I want to make checks and make money and build and get where I'm going. I don't care how hard it is or how much time it takes. I don't have time to deal with and inherit other people's drama and problems and their fakeness and their complaints and their whining. And I don't have time for that nonsense. You feel me? That's why I love what I do because I work for myself. I own my own business. I run my own business. I'm a corporate CEO independently. I built all this by myself. Didn't nobody put me in power. I put myself in power. And like I said, they can't stand it. They can't stand me because I represent everything they'll never be. That's why. Not that I did anything wrong. I did everything right. And stop talking about so-called women because all the so-called women are weak and a joke and they're a part of this. They're all in on it and half of them are going to prison. So do your push-ups too, ladies. Real talk. Like, see, that's what I'm saying when y'all be talking about women. Like, they're not women. They're so-called women. They're a joke. Real human women would never go against a real man. Any normal woman that sees me, especially with everything I go through, they would feel bad and sorry for me and want to help. That's what a woman with a heart does. That's what a human being does. Y'all are a joke. That's why. Yeah, I mean, it makes my day when I've got like literally there was a whole car full of women and they're going by cheering, right? Well, that has to be real women to some extent because they're cheering and they know what they're cheering for. You see what I'm saying? Y'all got to remember, man, this is all a blessing. It's all a blessing in disguise. All these things that I went through and happened, it's still a blessing. You understand? Still a blessing nonetheless because every time that they have their little fake smirk and make their little snide remarks, it doesn't bother me. I just look and pay attention. And it's like, yeah, that's what I had to go through to become who I am and become Batman. To me, I look at that as God using y'all to pave my way. He's not using you because he don't work with the devil, but it's the devil trying to get in the way. And in the process, you know, you're helping me. God is outsmarting you. God's plan is God's plan, man. God's plan is real. You feel me? So, like I said, I don't know what people think. I don't know what you tell yourself, but keep on making them unwise decisions because I'm going to capitalize off every single one. You feel me? I got what I need today. Like I said, we just got to hope there's no issues. There shouldn't be. 21st to 26th needs to roll around as quickly as possible, get my money, and continue to work. And it's that simple. You understand? And I'm getting paid to exist because I'm just filming and working and doing my job and getting paid for it. It looked like that man was smiling. He looked like an older man. I don't really care what people do, man. I don't care if they film me. I don't care what they film me doing. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about nobody. I'm doing me. Hey, that was cool. He waved. At least he said hi. So see, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you keep on pushing through all the negativity. At some point, it's going to turn positive. I'm never going to change my demeanor of who I am. I'm going to keep being myself and keep on being a grown man about everything. And I'm not going to watch how I talk or what I say. I'm going to keep on speaking the truth because that's what need to happen. You feel me? And like I said, I'm trying to get everybody to wake up. I'm trying to build positivity. You feel me? I'm not going back down to nothing and nobody. I'm going to stand on business and stand on what I believe. Feel me? So, like I said, I mean, it's clear that it's having a big effect. And it just goes to show you, man, a lot of people, not everybody's your friend, man. A lot of people are not happy for you seeing you win. I mean, that's the thing. This is not about just money right now. I ain't getting paid much at all. I'm still struggling like hell. This is about the purpose behind what I'm doing, which is a lot bigger picture because everybody's getting involved in seeing everything that's been done to me. Like I said, these people paid off these people at these jobs, okay, and had me fake fired. And they never replaced my income I lost. That right there should be a lawsuit. They should replace my income. All that money I could have been making working, I wanted to work, right? And y'all took that opportunity from me. So when you've done that at so many different jobs, following someone around on the internet like you do, once that gets taken to court, yeah, they're probably going to say, okay, well, y'all need to replace all that income. Y'all ain't letting this man go to work. They will not let me work, bro. I have tried to work this entire time, bro. I filled out job applications for decades. I tried to work down here. They don't let me work anywhere. And then I finally get a job and you people start making you calls and stop my money. Like I said, that's not a bad thing for me. That's going to turn into a blessing. I think y'all going to have to come up off of all that money in court. They're going to have y'all pay me millions of dollars. There's going to be so many lawsuits. I think I might get like a lot of settlements. You know what I mean? And even if I didn't, at least the world will know the truth. It don't even matter what the courtroom says. If they try to go against reality, that's insane. I mean, all this stuff happened. It's happened in front of everybody. There should be witnesses. It should be records. It should be on file. And if not, the channel tells the whole story. So, I mean, I can't lose. Oh, and trust me, they're not worried about me defending myself. They're not worried about me speaking up for myself. That's not wrong. That's what I was supposed to do. So y'all need to give me that 800 bucks back from Green Bay too, because y'all all corrupt. Feel me? Nah, people like it, man. People understand this. I'm bigger than the system, man. This is not about one area, one place. This is about the whole country and the whole world and the way this system runs. Everything I'm talking about, this is not my plan. It's not what I wanted to do. These people made me. that you created Batman, literally. If it wasn't for how they treated me and did me, because I'm God's son, I would have never been even talking like this. And I would have never been put in this position, right? Which I think is a position of power, you know? So they wanted to take my power away. And in turn, I feel like they gave me my throne and gave me all the power. God gave me power, you know? So it is what it is, man. Like I said, these people are highly confused. You know, anybody think they messing with me, you highly confused. You got to be straight delusional, bro. I do this. But I just couldn't believe that today, man. And like I said, they time it too. They know I'm about to do my training. So what does he do? He starts doing that's illegal use of a telecommunication device, TJ. You need to be held accountable in a court of law for it. And you need to do jail time for it. You understand? We need to start holding people accountable. Yeah, they're watching, they're timing stuff. It don't work like that. You know what I mean? And that's what they do. They try to time what they're doing because they want me to be around people and they're hoping that like I get upset, which any normal human would, and they want me to act out of character or say the wrong thing so they can try to get me in trouble. They've been doing this every single day, 24 hours a day, taking shifts. I mean, how is something that how an operation that illegal, how can it go on this long and you not say that it's all corrupt? I mean, it's so easy to figure out. It's unbelievable. Like all the evidence is staring us all right in the face. It's all right in front of everyone. But like I said, I'm not even worried about it because God's going to handle that. That'll all handle itself. You know, what I got to focus on is my job and continuing to train and continue to work harder than anybody would. I'm getting strong as hell, man. Still getting stronger. Real talk. I was impressed today because I've been going so hard. I don't have any energy or strength left, and I just keep pushing myself. So it's like, I don't know. It's kind of cool. You know, I'm figuring out how to just keep going and keep going and keep going. And like I said, I train different methods, different ways, and I do different things. So it's all working, man. So like I said, man, if y'all want to support me, I need you to donate. I'm gonna make it anyway. God is gonna provide my budget. We need people to step up and show some financial support, man. It's just that simple. You know, I'm doing everything I can, going out my way, do it the best I can, man. I know that I'm beyond proud of myself. Nothing else I could do. I do it all. I just got to wait on God to deliver. Feel me? Like I said, if I get all this money, I'm going to work on making sure there's no corruption and helping all these people. And I want to help create the economy and structure things the right way. I want to rebuild the entire system. So I'm going to definitely help the economy in the valley if I get the chance to. But I want to like rebuild everything. I might even run for mayor or something. We'll see. So I'll talk to y'all later, man. Like I said, I'm an independent politician and I'm busy. All right, keep on listening and please donate and pay me. It will help me. Anything you send will help a lot. Send 20 or $50, please. Someone. Thank you.